Yes. All right.
Watch them get alarm. Karasta no stop on the system at all. In my house, I sit up on the wall, on the throne of David and King Solomon. Anytime me sing, watch them get alarm. Cause static nah stop on the system at all. I give thanks to Jah when I wake in the morning. Fat Ari maskana that with the pan. When I say this and you say that, I meant this, but you meant that. In recent times, full of a confusion. What we say Stuttgart, what we say Germany, what we say radio, or where we say home of African music.
Wow.
So we do it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Static LEVI.
Yes, I respect.
Wow, that is having one-on-one here at Entertainment Stories on Radio RFM, home of African music. We are so glad to have you here. And I'm just reading that you're one of the award-winning reggae artists, Mr. Static LEVI.
Yeah. Take back the mic, Africa.
Yeah.
For season 2, I was the Founders Prize winner.
Okay.
And it's a special prize because the founders of the program chose me as one of basically their favorite artists in the program. So it was an interesting thing. Yeah, representing Africa straight out of Ethiopia.
Wow. And you just said before that your parents are from Kenya.
My parents are from Jamaica.
No, Jamaica. Sorry.
Kenya, yeah.
Exactly. You're born in Kenya, raised in Ethiopia, and your parents are Jamaican.
Yeah, true that.
What a combination! Now, tell me, just how does it come? Maybe do you have an idea of why your parents? Why were your parents in Kenya?
Yeah.
Why you went to Ethiopia and all that?
Yeah, I can tell you the short version, but at the end of the day, they got married in Jamaica and they wanted to repatriate to Africa, and that's where they wanted to build their family.
Okay.
And they wanted to go to Ethiopia.
Okay.
But along their way, for various different reasons, instability at the time, they stopped in Tanzania.
Okay.
They actually drove by car from Alexandria down.
No way.
And
okay.
so 2 sisters born in Tanzania. My brother and I were born in Kenya. And then when I was a baby, we moved to Ethiopia. So yeah. So
and that's where you grew up, till you were 18, or?
Yeah, I mean, my home is Ethiopia. I travel to see family, but my home is in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. I also have my eldest brother and sister. Before they even went over to Africa, my brother was born in Holland. My sister was born in England. So then that's when they moved the car over, and then they drove down, and then the rest of us were born in Africa. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what a story! That's so interesting. I think I really want to have such a family where we
it's
just
all about
born
repatriation. Africa, Africa for Africans home and abroad, but at the time it's better we come home to Africa.
Right.
And we build it up ourselves. We can do it if we try.
Wow, that's so awesome. Wow, that is Mr. Static here at Radio RFM. I mean, that is just an interesting. And now, where have you gotten this idea? Where did you get this idea from? With the reggae music, because it's just.
Growing up, my dad would always be playing reggae music. He's a sound man. He always had a sound system, and even in Kenya he had set up King David sound. So basically, Sunday morning, when you're cleaning the house and you're listening to music. I grew up listening to reggae.
Okay.
But that's not necessarily the influence. At first I was rapping in high school.
Okay.
Then I was in dance hall. But when I started maturing psychologically and things like that, I was also just captivated by reggae because of the message, It's something where, a proper reggae song has a deep message behind it, It's not just about a car or a nice house.
No.
Or some nice chains or clothes,
No.
It's uplifting type of music where you can help to educate others or
Definitely.
things like that. You can share your knowledge with people in a different way, and it's always positive.
Definitely.
So that's why,
And now that you grew in Ethiopia, I'm trying to understand how strong you are, because going to Ethiopia, they have their different type of music. What's the name of their music?
They have many different types, yeah.
But reggae is none of them, I guess.
They also have the Ethiopians have adapted reggae.
Really adapted, but it's not something that is rooted.
But their biggest artist is always making reggae songs. So a man like Teddy Afro, Eyob Makonnen,
these guys have been making reggae music, you know, in their own way, but it's amazing reggae music. And we have to big up Bob Marley for making that inspiration reach, you know, and some of the other legends. But Bob Marley, they really, it shaped the industry in Ethiopia a lot, you know, so yeah, Ethiopians, they love reggae, but they also have their own music, you know, Chichika, Tizita, enough different styles as well,
Yeah,
you know.
definitely, okay. And now that means Bob Marley inspired you.
That means, yeah, I mean,
Internationally.
whenever people ask me about, you know, who do you think was the greatest musician of all time, I
Yeah.
always say Bob Marley because, you know, if you look, I think humanity in general has been inspired or affected by Bob Marley's music. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's like we have people like Tupac, we got people like, there are certain people in the music that have affected people's lives. And Bob Marley, for me, has affected it in a very positive light, and nobody can deny that, yeah.
No, definitely
You know,
no.
I'm sure
I mean, yes.
even if we ask Burna Boy, he would probably tell you some interesting things about Bob
Bob
Marley.
Marley.
You know?
I mean, everybody knows about Bob Marley.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
If an exam would come right now, we would just get everybody
I
be
think
like,
everybody
Bob
would
Marley,
say
Bob
something
Marley.
about that, so, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. So that is internationally self. What about nationally? Who inspired you? Who really, you know, made you, you know what, I just want to go for this with or without?
Well, you know, I have to pick up the people around me, you know, like growing up, you know, a man like Jay Lion, you know, we were there, man like Kilo D, from way back, you know, now I'm there with Everett, Benjamin Beats and a few other people there, but it's the people around me. You know, I have to thank my mom as well, you know, my brothers and my sisters, because they're the ones, I was the youngest from all of them, so like they're the ones who showed me, you know, different things, live shows, and we even performed in school, but I'm sure all of this shaped me to be the person who I am today. And then when I first made my nice music, when it started sounding dope, these are the ones who told me, yo, Static, you're gonna do some amazing things, and then I just had to listen to them, and after that, yeah, if you got good energy around you, good things can happen, yeah.
Definitely. Wow.
I think you mentioned that your dad started King David Sound.
Yeah, King David Sound in Kenya.
How was
Nairobi.
that? How was that growing up around the sound system?
Yeah, I
what was
mean,
that
yo,
like?
it's nice when you have big speakers and some nice music equipment just at the reach of, you know, the tip of your fingers. So like, yeah, DJing. Even I used to DJ at one point, and it's just so natural to me. You know, it felt like, you know, it's like I was born to do this. You know what I mean?
Wow. So apart from artists, you also were DJ.
Yeah. So at one point I was DJing, and because I love music, I love all different kind of music. You know, if it touches you in the right way, then it deserves to play.
It sounds like music. You grew up around music. Music has been in your blood. You probably carry the boxes around as well.
Yeah, man. You know how we
sound
do it,
system, sound system culture.
Sound system culture. I love sound system culture, man. Yeah.
Wow. That is Mr. Static LEVI here at Radio RFM, here at Entertainment Stories. Just make sure to stay focused and stay locked, because right here you're just going to get more music of him.
Me dep on a medic.